Hey guys, and welcome to the grow room here at Lavier's Urban Garden. Thought we'd do something a little interesting. It's been really hot outside, so we've been getting everything together, and we're gonna get ready to start some seeds inside here. I'm gonna be moving them over to the other room for now until the new light comes in, that we can hang that light, and we'll get all of our plants and stuff in here after the new lights up. But for now, we're gonna just kind of we're gonna do some seed starting here, and we're just gonna move these pots over to another spare bedroom for the time being until we get this light up. But what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna try some new flowers. It's always nice to try something new in the garden, kind of change things up here and there, move it around, and we want to make sure we can attract as many bees and butterflies and insects as possible, good insects, that is. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I mix up my soil here. I'm going to use this tub here, and I'm going to dump some I'm using some potting mix here. We're going to dump that in here, and we're going to kind of moisten it up just a little bit, and then we're going to add it into some of our pots here. Got this much in here right now. We're just going to kind of break it up. Of course, there's some big twigs in there. You don't want those in there. So we're going to break this bed up here. And this is definitely some good organic soil here. So we're going to use this to put in to start our seed starts. And it's a little bit dry. So what we're going to do then is we're going to put a little bit of water in here. Just a little bit. Just to kind of moisten it up a little bit here. Give it a little stir around. So we don't want to start our seeds off in dry soil. I'd say probably a little more water in there. That should be pretty good. And we're gonna fill quite a few of these. We're gonna go with these little 4-inch pots here, not these ones, but we're gonna go with these little 4-inch pots. We'll start them off in there for a little while, and as they get bigger, we'll move them into bigger pots until I decide exactly where we're going to put them in amongst the garden. Or we might even end up putting them in pots. Because some of these things, the flowers and stuff that we're going to do today, they'll be pretty good as long as it doesn't get too frosty outside. And here in Arizona and Mesa, we don't usually get too frosty. Once in a while, but then we just cover some things up with some old sheets. And a lot of times during this time of season too, I'll plan things out in the garden that I can cover in a small space. I'll kind of plan them together if they're really not tolerant to 32 degrees here in Arizona. Not too often it gets that cold, but it does. So we do have to sometimes cover. So like I said, I'll try to put things in different locations. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move this over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to use these old, I kind of saved these, and These were from herbs and things like that, so I kind of save these and reuse them. Why not? There's no point in wasting them and throwing them away so they just end up in our oceans or in our landfills. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fill that up, you know, nice. We don't want to pack it down there too much. And then we'll just kind of leave it like that, and then we'll sprinkle our seeds on top of there. And then we'll just put another little 1/4 of an inch or so of soil on top of those. So there we get another one. That's pretty good. Like I said, we're probably gonna do about 8 or 10 of these here. Because I always like to do a lot, you know, a few extra more, you know, that way I can share with fellow gardeners and family. So it doesn't hurt to do a little extra. And you never know. No one's a perfect gardener in this world, so I could end up killing things. That has happened before in the garden, which is the whole part of learning how to garden, you know. Can't win them all. So that's one of the great things about gardening. You know, I'll be probably dead and gone to heaven, and there'll still be lots of new things to learn. Who knows, I may still be learning up there, you never know. Oh. Alright, so we're going to do about 2 more here. We got enough in here for about 2 more. Actually, this will be perfect, because that'll give us enough soil left in here for now to just sprinkle a little on top after we get done here. And then we'll kind of go from there. We're going to add some organic potting soil, or not potting soil, organic seed starting soil. And then today we are gonna start some Penstrom mix that I got from my friend Bambi at work. Thank you, Bambi, for sharing the seeds. And we are also going to start some beautiful red hollyhocks that I got from my friend Maria Ortez in Dayton, Arizona. We traded some seeds, and she was kind enough to send me these beautiful red hollyhocks that we're going to plant here today as well. And we're also going to do dianthus, because I really like the dianthus, and they look beautiful. I got a couple pots out in the garden and a couple in the regular garden, but we'll see if they come back. If not, we have standby here on the dianthus, because I kind of like those a lot. So on this one here, these are the seeds from Maria. We're going to grab a little handful here, and we're just going to lay them. Ooh, that's probably too many. Just a few. A couple more here. We'll do 3 of these. How's that? And that's probably pretty good on those. Got to have lots of flowers, so we got to make sure we have lots of flowers. They bring in the good insects that pollinate things and just take care of everything, and it's beautiful. All right, here we're going to do the Penstrom mix. I've never grown these before, so hopefully this is how we start them. I'm assuming this is how we start them, so we're going to do it. Oh, that's probably way too many seeds. Woo! Well, who knows? I've got plenty of them. And if you're interested in getting some of these, just send me a message. Send me a message on my email at lavgar.com, or you can go to info@lavgar.com and send me an email, and I'll send you some of these. Or we could even do a trade. And then we're going to do the dianthus here. These are seeds that I saved from 2018. These are a mix. Now these were really hard to save. Took a long time, a few days to save all these seeds. Because they come in these little cones, and you got to pinch the cone off the little bush, and then you got to tilt them up and the seeds all fall out. Takes a little time. Okay, so we got them all done. We got one extra one here, so we might as well put some more in. We'll do dianthus in this one as well. Dianthus. Okay. Now we did these 3 dianthus. Okay. We're gonna skip that. Alright. And we got everything down here. We're gonna cover these up with some soil. Just a little bit more soil here. We're gonna keep these, make sure we keep these together because the seeds are so close, and I want to make sure I don't get them confused here. So these are all the dianthus. These are all the Penstrom mix. And we're just gonna lay these in here a little bit. And we're gonna put some soil over top here. Same with these. And then we'll give them a good wet down here. Now, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with these Penstrom because I've never grown them before, but we're going to find out in a couple of days. And we'll put some in these dianthus. Like I said, we're going to give them a little spray down. This way it'll soak those seeds down in there really well, and they'll stay nice and wet for a few days, so we don't have to disturb them for a little. And yes, we'll probably end up transplanting these into pots or into the main garden. We'll see how well they do. And if they do really well, we'll either put them in some pots outside or put them in the main garden. And I might even have plenty extras to share, so we'll see how this new grow light works compared to the other one. The other one's really small. This is huge. This is 8 bulb T5s, 4 foot. It's going to cover this whole table. We should have good success. In the past, I'd say about 99% germination rate. Everything's come up for the most part. We'll see about this on these. And we'll have some updated.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a like if you want to see more like it. Subscribe to keep up with the garden. Comment down below if you have any questions or requests. You can find all the ways to connect in the description box, including lavgar.com, where you can buy seeds or view blog posts, and at Lavier's Urban Garden on Facebook, which is where new content is previewed. Until next time, happy gardening!